Yo, what up, Buskins? I'm Buskus here again, and we are back with another episode of the Raphael Parable. It's been a while since we played. The reason why we're playing it today is because we got this guy, the creator of the Raphael Parable, with us today. Say hello, Gavin.
Hi, I'm here.
Alright, so, first we gotta do the developer console. What has happened to my thing? There's like something in my keyboard.
You should go ahead and do the Skype screen share thing. Let me see you.
Okay. Boop, boop. Share the screens. There you go. Can you see it?
All right.
So we do the regular map. Raphael. And now we just gotta wait till it starts up.
Of course, it is loading the entire game at once, like I mentioned yesterday.
Yeah, the whole entire map. So, for those who haven't seen the first episode of the co-op that I'm doing with the creator of the Raphael Parable, GIOVAN,
This guy.
we talked a little bit on the Raphael Parable as well as we played. So I suggested that after that recording session, we go and play the game, and it took us a whole day to do that, so now we're here waiting for everything to load up so that we can just see. I think the most impressive thing about the Raphael Parable in general is just the fact that it's actually just one giant map.
Yeah. Part of that's practical. Just you want everything to be smooth. You want everything to load. People have got to be able to backtrack.
Yeah.
Plus, that was a lot easier than wrangling level transitions.
Now, for those who don't know, and I'm not entirely sure whether or not I've said this on a different episode of the Raphael Parable, GIOVAN likes to, well, basically on the Raphael Parable page that he uploaded of the comment with the download link and all that, there are a bunch of people on that page, and throughout the years of having the Raphael Parable up, if it's taken years, I'm not entirely sure.
It's been, I think at least a year.
All right.
I'll open up the old thread while you work on this.
Throughout those comments, he has continuously.
Just about 2 years now. Just about 2 years.
Oh, nice.
Since the first release.
Throughout those 2 years, he started putting in Easter eggs of like characters from, or not characters, but people from the comments of that download link that had done a certain thing or requirement, such as that one room that says whatever the heck on it. I can't exactly remember it off the top of my head.
There's a pool guy whose name comes in there.
Yeah, pool. So once I had first uploaded the first episode of the Raphael Parable and had actually contacted GIOVAN saying, hey, I played your game and I did a video on it. Oh, hey, we're here. He then just like sort of friend requested me and then liked my video a lot, mostly because I just sort of showed a bunch of glitches that weren't supposed to be there. So it was like I accidentally beta tested his game.
Yeah, I want people to break it.
And I did many times.
Well,
sort of. I broke it in the sense that I did things that weren't supposed to be intentional to happen.
believe it or not, I don't think you did anything I haven't planned for.
Oh. Well, I remember you making an update soon after I played it because you saw a few bugs that hadn't been fixed out yet.
Yeah, there's some pat
The lounge
doors
was
are closed behind
sublime,
you.
a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to
And
Stanley?
also
Its grace,
that
its
one
subtle
area
charm.
that has music
No.
playing,
Stanley knew
like where
it
you
was
can choose to
something
have
deeper,
music,
something darker.
broke down or kept continuously playing music when it wasn't supposed to.
No, wait.
And also right
Where are you
here,
going?
I remember this, that when you fall down here, you would get stuck
Yes,
right in
truly
that little
a room
area.
worth admiring.
That
It had really
transition
been
was a
worth the
pain in
detour
neck.
after all, just to spend a few moments here in this
believe it or
immaculate,
not,
beautifully constructed
Not
room.
because
Stanley simply stood
geometry
here,
is impossible,
drinking it all in.
but just trying to force the player through a window.
Yeah. Kind of hard to do. And so after doing that, and after you released a new update, I thought I was gonna be one of the Easter eggs because I'm cocky and everyone knows that.
You were not, I'm afraid, but it was kind of funny watching you poke at everything in sight and say, "Is this me? Is this me?" But no.
It was like, does this beep? Does this beep? Does that beep? You beeping? Clock. Like, one thing I kind of was sad when I saw in the new update is that this portal door was gone, and I was just like, oh, that was a fun door.
It was a fun door. It caused some people's games to crash for no reason I could figure out. It wasn't really adding all that much anyway.
I'm still wondering, why does this, like, area... Like, I haven't found anything in this area
The
that
meeting room.
remotely
Yes, that's where everyone would
seems
be.
like an Easter egg,
Stanley
besides the
just
fact
needed
that
to
more
get
of
to the
this...
meeting room, and from then
more
on,
of
he
signs
would
like
never
this
be
start
alone
filling up
ever
this
again.
wall, and that the numbers keep changing to, like, 3 to 2 to 1, and everything changes. But I just never really understood this area.
Well, have you gotten to the top yet?
I didn't think there was a top. I thought it was, it just looped back around to the bottom. Because if there's a top to this thing, I'm gonna go, GIOVAN, you sly fool. But I've never seen a top to it. Light is on, call it 9:14 immediately. See, it just goes back to 9. It goes to 8 sooner or later. Yeah, 8. Now, one thing that I'm not entirely sure you know about me, GIOVAN, or you might have throughout my mini videos of this game, is that I am one to love defining the Easter eggs. It's just how to do that I'm not entirely good at.
I'm not saying there's a top, but there could be a top.
Well, I remember walking around this area for like about an hour or so, just continuously walking up and seeing that the numbers were changing. Because this was before I found all the secrets that beeped. Alright, so anyways, back to the story about the Easter eggs thing. So, once the new update had came out, I thought I had an Easter egg in the game. Sadly, I do not. But there is something related to something that me and GIOVAN had done that was put into the new update, which was...
I don't remember this actually. I remember I did something, but I don't specifically remember what it was.
in this area.
No, that I added.
Basically,
Well,
I had
show it.
uploaded the video where I had used cheats to delete doors. So, after cheating to delete the door to finish the game, I was sent to the serious room.
Oh yeah.
Getting sent to the serious room, I did the delete the door things again, and the door was gone. And I had talked to GIOVAN about that, and I was... Well then. I'm not gonna question why both those doors closed at once, but okay.
They're the same door.
Oh jeez.
No, they're not.
Don't worry about that.
Just a
His
step
name's
through
Evan.
this door, Stanley thought
Alright.
to himself. That's all I need.
Anyways,
If I can make it
so
through this door,
I had deleted that door, and then me and GIOVAN were both chatting in just a small little personal chat, and we were talking about how I deleted the door, and it was like, and then I was sent to the serious room, and then GIOVAN was all like, yep, and then I said, and then I deleted the door to the serious room, and then you said that made it less serious.
That made it less. Oh yeah. It's the less serious room.
And then he added the ability to go into the serious room in just the regular game. Also, 9s. I just like it. I was like, redacted 9. Anyways, so he said, after saying that, in the new update, he added the ability to find the serious room, and new secrets were added to be part of the serious room, which was, if you stand in the corner,
Less serious.
it becomes less serious, and there's a bunch of music that just starts playing, like the funky music that's like the staple of this game. It's funky music, and I had realized that like immediately as soon as it happened. I was just like, oh my god, GIOVAN, the less serious room.
Right. Where were we? And for that matter, these rooms were
I also
starting
like
to
it
look
how
pretty
it's all like the
familiar.
game is
Were they
paused.
simply repeating?
This, by the way, is why those doors close behind you. So that in theory you can just keep going around in circles without having doors already open.
Yes, but I like how this door opens up for me. It's a nice door. Now,
It's a very intuitive door.
Now, speaking of the less serious room,
Not like this door. This door is not intuitive. This door hates you.
yes, this door, it liked to crash my game a few times. Yeah, I remember opening it up and then looking in here, and I was like, okay, everything's broken. Now, here is the less serious room. You go into this corner, and then the game starts lagging out for a little bit. And then that happens. And the first time I came across this, I immediately figured it out that it was the less serious room. And I believe you do this twice. Like, you go out and you do it again.
There's an old bug that would let you just keep getting achievements.
Yeah, like that. Because I just got
Okay,
it.
so yeah, so you're running an old version. Never mind that.
Never mind that. Meaning,
You can update it for the next video.
yeah, I can. But I think that means that I haven't found all the Easter egg buttons that do the brink thing.
That actually means you can win, quote unquote win, without finding everything, which is no good.
Yeah, but I'm a nice guy. But that means that there is one secret Easter egg in this game that beeps that I actually have not found, because the only way I found out how to beat this game is by using that twice, because I thought that was
Stanley
just
was
part of the
fat and ugly
game.
and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection.
go
That's how
this way
stupid
first.
he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Now the first time I came to this room, it actually scared me, because I was just walking and the door closed. I was like, whoa, something special's going on in here. Oh jeez, I got whacked by the door again. Stupid doors, always whacking me. And that's that room again. Meaning that it's time to go into this room. I always felt like you could climb up that, but you can't. It's bothersome, but then at the same time it isn't. So, I know all these doors don't do anything, so I don't know why I keep clicking them. I felt like the first time I played the Raphael Parable that this lamp gave me an achievement, or something around here gave me an achievement, but...
It would have been fun if you could keep going up somehow, like move the boxes out of the way, but no.
Yeah. Too bad you can't push things in the Stanley Parable. Yeah, I still remember the first time me going through here. I was literally just all like, full of blood. And then if you just do this for a little bit. Cool157 was the user that did the first video on the Raphael Parable. I also like how these boxes disappear. It's just like you go in here,
I love this room.
open that, they're gone.
I made an improvement to this room, actually.
You did? It's a question mark. It's just a Google search of a bunch of stars. I never noticed that before. I remember like one time I came into this room and just like zoomed in and tried to read everything that was on here. They're mostly the same though.
The custom papers and things,
Yeah.
normally they glow a little bit, just because of how the materials are rendered. So you can tell if you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, like these ones I can tell because they actually have readable text. That's how I found out or not, because the actual papers don't have readable text.
Well, they
Even now,
they all have
Stanley's
readable
office was
text.
a distant memory.
Some of them
What
that
did it
I
look
know
like?
of have readable
There was a
text, like the
computer,
one by
perhaps,
the
and a painting. Was it a painting
printer.
or a photo?
That one right there.
He could no longer recall.
I like this one the best.
There's one in that room you were just in, the dark room.
Yeah? These have the mystery of the escape pod. Huh. Good job, GIOVAN. You have a mystery of the escape pod. So we go through here, turn around this corner. Then we're in this room. That one gives you one of the things. Input received. Oh jeez. Let's go this way. And here comes our good old friend, the green room. Now,
This is what you meant by the green room.
yeah, this is what I mean by the green room.
Oh.
It has a green door, so I always thought,
Yeah.
this is what I mean by the green room. I still have no idea how to get to that computer. And when I first saw the green door, I was like, did I tell GIOVAN my favorite color was green? Because, like, I hadn't known at this point that I had no Easter eggs. So I thought this room would somehow be my Easter egg since it has a green door, and green's my favorite color.
I will at least say that it is possible to activate that computer.
How do I do these things? I did try something recently, but it didn't entirely work. What I tried to do is that I tried to grab that little thing that I broke the button with in the at the actual green room. That I'm pretty sure you're talking about, the one that activates once you find all the secrets.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as
To-
soon as he found a new space he felt safe in,
I was trying to
he
grab
would never
that
leave it
thing
again
that you
in
break
his
the button
life.
with to bring it over here.
I'm pretty sure that won't. As free as it seems, that actually has a very constricted area it goes to.
That it is.
There are a bunch of invisible walls that only block the object.
That it is, I realize. So what I tried to do was that I tried to use the elevator, since I know that it like puts you around. Let me just get back over to that room. I know that the elevator will take you down to that little area right there, like where that random ledge is popping out for no reason. So what I tried to do is I tried to have that in my hand, and then I tried falling off to see if I would teleport up to there with the bottle. Did not work. I dropped the bottle.
Well, actually, I can't say too much about this, but somebody in the forum has figured out the purpose of that ledge.
8.
I still find this funny, where it's the 888 room,
This is my favorite part.
8.
and if you press it, 8, you press it once and you get the button thing. Press it 8 times and you get the special achievement again. Now,
And if you stand back far enough, 8 pops up on the screen.
All of his co-workers were... Wait,
8.
no. This
Like
isn't
that.
the right office, is
Yeah.
it? Is this Stanley's office?
It is a faithful reproduction of the original Stanley Parable.
yeah, in the Stanley Parable demo, if you play the Stanley Parable demo, you will know that at one point it's all like, "Greetings to the Stanley Parable," and then you just walk in, and there's a button with the number 8 on it, and when you press it, it has that noise of the guy saying 8, plus like a few screens that have 8 popping up, such as this room. And then the announcer's all like, "No, this is not the game. This is not the Stanley Parable." And I was just all like, "Wow!" And not only that, but this little one right here, or this little QR code right here, takes you to a website that the whole entire purpose of that website is to press the number 8 button.
Second favorite secret.
Also, somebody in my comments did say that they didn't like me clicking to find all the secrets, so I've started pressing the E button, which is why there's a lot less clicking, and that is another one.
Stanley had never seen the office this bright.
Peer reviews.
Was it a sign of something?
That's a
He
lot of
hoped
peer
it
reviews for
was.
one guy, I
He
gotta
hoped
say.
very much that it was.
That fern.
Now the alternate reality game thing, the very, very most difficult secrets, you are going to have to break the game to get to them.
That's so. Well then, better.
Anything you can throw at it is fair play.
Anything I can throw out is fair play. I do believe there is a way to get a portal gun, but I'm not entirely sure.
Some guy actually imported the level to the Portal game and was able to no clip with that.
That seems like it would probably might work.
It kind of did. But
Indoors.
I did actually have to fix that. It's cheating.
The no clipping thing?
Yeah.
I like it how this little section is literally just sorting files. And you don't even have to be all that accurate on it, you just place them down. Oh jeez.
So this whole section of terrain, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but it is a scale model of the actual set from the show The Office.
As he wandered through this fantasy
Well, I've never seen The Office, so...
with many possible paths and destinations.
Well,
Down
first off,
one
you
path
should,
lay an
you made
enormous
it,
round room
and
with
secondly,
monitors and mind
scale model.
controls. And down another was a
I also
yellow
like
line
how
that
you
waved in
used
many directions.
portal chairs right here.
Down another was a
You can
gate
tell
with a
because of the
key,
Aperture Science
and
logo.
he called it the Stanley Parable.
When I first saw this, the first thing that came to mind was citruside. Or citranium. What do I always call citruside? For those who don't know, or haven't seen my After Tag playthrough, Citranium is a drink which is in the game that basically just gets like, is the reason that Aperture Science still has money or something like that. Oh jeez. Question.
Just so you know, on your recording, I'm getting like 1 frame every 2 seconds,
That's so.
which is probably just Skype.
It's probably just Skype, because usually my recordings are pretty good with the things. Also, question. In the office, is there actually a desk inside the bathroom?
That was a gag in one of the episodes, so I did that.
And that's the last one of that, so I got that achievement. I always felt like there was something to do with this second room back here. But apparently not.
Again, I can neither confirm or deny.
Because you just like to toy with people's brains.
Well, if I told you everything, that wouldn't be fair.
I get it. So,
Also, yeah.
yeah. I was just... Hey, it's 427. And we're back to the original room. Why did I not do that the first time around? I actually did once click on this 5 times.
I can't
See
wait
if
to tell this story to
if
my
the achievement would
co-workers.
start
They all thought,
happening.
How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
And now there's... I believe the one in here should start working. Yeah. Or not. I'm forgetting a few things. Which is the fact that if I go around this way and open this door, there should be... Yeah, that's one thing. You know, I still haven't even gone to the boss's office. What am I doing? Being a Dingleheimer. I also haven't been downstairs, so I should probably do that. Could you explain the zoom, please?
The zoom. The sign? Or the,
Just the fact that it's here.
It's a reminder that you need to zoom in on stuff.
So, it's like I could zoom in this and I could find something secret or something.
There are things to see if you zoom in the right place, but not on that sign.
Alright. Also, another thing that I know that is just gonna keep bugging me is the fact that there are a bunch of secrets that don't activate when you beep on them, or you have to look really hard to find. Gaio, please hide this secret better in version 2.
How long was I sitting there, standing
Anyways,
to himself?
another thing
Minutes?
the thing that's gonna
Days?
bota me is that
Centuries?
the secrets that are gonna take a long time to sit down and try to find and look out
To be more careful with time
is
from
alright. The secrets that take a long time to find out and search up are probably going to be the ones that I'm not going to ever have time to find because of my busy schedule that I sort of have.
Yeah.
Meaning that there's going to be secrets to this game that I won't have found, and then it's just going to bug me for like the rest of my life. I'm just going to go like, why, GIOVAN, why?
You'll just have to check that thread every day for the rest of your life to see if someone else has done it.
That I have. Though I did check the thread. It sorta didn't make sense, but also sorta made sense sometimes.
There has not been a whole lot of progress recently, I have to say.
Is there still like a bunch of Easter eggs that haven't been found? How did that door open?
The super hard thing, yeah.
Has it? Question, is that room up there, that green room, does it hold a secret besides
The green room holds a super hard secret.
Like, would I have to break the game to activate that computer?
Yeah.
That's probably why I haven't been able to activate that computer. Since I may know some secrets to use on the on this console, but I don't know all that many. And I don't think I'd be able to remember all of them.
There are also some codes that need to be manually decoded.
That's another thing. Such as that one code from that one area. I know I'm being specific right now, but hey, whatevs.
One of the codes, spoiler, is in trinary.
Trinary. Jesus.
I don't know of anything that can decode trinary.
So how did you...
Other than sitting down and doing it by hand.
What does this mean?
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it
I remember that
stopped
saying
shortly
something.
after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I like it how it says fragile and it's upside down. It's clever. Clever. I remember I was messing with this forklifter for like a long time on my first run through.
Okay, you're not actually crazy, because I put that ladder there. You're supposed to be able to climb the ladder and get to something. But I could not make that work.
Now I'm just like looking up at the sky like, I wonder what we went to.
Why, God, why?
It's like, why can't I fly? Anywho. Still like how you're just able to walk into glass and it breaks. Just like,
How wonderful.
boy.
Stanley was alone.
I was walking on the wall there.
This
Alright.
is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy, Stanley?
No.
Stan.
It's
You
like,
have-
no.
You have free run of the place. You can go anywhere, do anything, be anyone.
I remember that took me a while to find out how to do that. I was just like, wait a second, could I just remember that I did this. So now I'm over here. And if I had a jump, which wasn't implemented in the game, I would jump over to there and parkour my way through. But I can't. I felt like there was a secret. So that was that area. Do not lie. If you are lying...
Wait, Stanley thought to himself.
Wait a second, GIOVAN, do not lie. You're lying right... If you're lying right now, stop. So,
They never
no more
stopped.
lying.
Surely I was mistaken.
What? There was somewhere that had a ticking clock. I don't remember exactly where it was. That ticking clock somewhere.
There are a lot of ticking clocks in this game, actually. They were very expensive ticking clocks.
Very expensive.
They're like, no, seriously, they're like 20 clocks, and they each had their own moving hands, and they made their own noise.
Oh, jeez.
Like, Davey went to just an incredible amount of trouble.
What I originally thought I would be able to do was just like run at just the right moment and end up getting on that thing. But like after 50 million times of trying, I just realized, yeah, I don't think I'm able to get on that. Oh. Also, this door disappears.
Yeah, in my update, I mentioned earlier, you're running a slightly older version. It fixes that bug, which is a bug, and not the feature.
Oh. I can see, like, how this is, like, sort of set up to go somewhere, and then it sort of stopped because this ladder is butt munch. That's one of my random insults that I know of. Thank one of my friends for that one. Alright, so I don't think I need to be here anymore, so... Oh. That was odd. Did you see that?
Honestly, I do not have a good view of your screen at all. Like,
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now,
basically it's just like
it was only a matter of time.
Those moments when it like is showing the frames on a screen, like whenever you get past the game point that they didn't program and everything just starts like going really white. That's what's happening at the doors that are open, especially at this one. Alright, there's a spot that I need to get to, and I don't remember how I get to it.
my inability to see anything keeps me unbiased.
Basically, I'm trying to remember how I leave this area.
To leave this area, because your door is gone, you gotta get back to that catwalk.
To this catwalk?
The one you came from. And I remember, because of this bug, it was almost impossible to actually do that.
Oh, jeez.
I think the easiest way is just to fall to your death.
So... So I need to get to the catwalk, but I don't think I'm able to.
Yeah, I think you have to fall to your death here.
Right. I keep falling to death. It's not really liking me doing that too much. It keeps respawning me in this room. But I feel like I remember her getting out of here somehow, but I just don't remember exactly what I did.
Fall to your death and go backwards.
Fall to my death and go backwards. So...
After you respawn.
Wait, I think I remember what I did. I think I went through here. Went over to here. Went back through this way. Don't close on me. And then the door came back.
Yay!
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Alright, I'm just playing on older versions because I haven't entirely updated my things yet. It's called professionalism, everyone. Not having the updated software. I am running on an Alienware though, so it's pretty good.
Your screen to me right now just looks like Minecraft, so I'll take your word for it.
Alrighty then. Alright, now to go to the boss's office. That door was always weird. I have no reflection. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. I thought I'd be able to walk out this window at one point by doing a few things.
Am I sure that the orders stopped?
Found out I couldn't.
How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
That's the sign you've done your job as a game developer. Is your user is wildly paranoid about everything they see. It's kind of like playing Sonic 06.
Oh jeez.
And you're absolutely terrified that going fast will kill you.
Well, I mean, that game's sort of, you know, not finished.
Sonic 06, if you hit a run, you die.
Yeah. Well, I actually have that game.
That's the, yeah, that was, I have like 100 hours on that game. I tried so hard to beat that game. But
my brother actually has beaten it, so. Anyways, room 415, I don't understand. I don't believe this is in the regular Stanley Parable, so what is that all about?
I will say that that is my handwriting.
So that is by you. I don't remember whether or not I've seen a room 415 or not. Now, I remember the first time I did this, I was all happy and stuff because I was just all like, alright.
Butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
Basically, I was just all like, alright, so what I gotta do is just I gotta grab this, and I grab that, and I was like, yeah, I have it. Do, 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 do. And then I started walking this way, and I was just like, alright, time to break that open. And then it was just an invisible wall right there, and I was just all like, GIOVAN, you son of a son. Like, I actually got legit mad, like, when I first saw that. I was just like...
That's what I was going for.
Alright, so this is a fall area. Question, where did you get the song and why all the ducks?
The song is a secret song from the original game.
The original? Like the original mod or the actual Stanley Parable game?
The actual game. If you type in, I think it's the word secret, and you look at the credits, that song will play. And the ducks were a request, actually, on the very first post of the very first thread. I said, what should I do? And somebody said, the game has ducks. So I said, okay, stranger. And the game has ducks.
Now this little button right here
does a thing.
It does a thing. I have never found out what it actually does, but it does a thing. Hehe. I still don't trust that music box thing. I know that there isn't a secret with the music box, and it's just there to make music, but I don't trust it. 'Cause last time I tried it, it sort of broke my game. It just started repeatedly making music play, and it wouldn't stop.
It may still break
the meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the
That's why I don't like it, and I avoid it at all costs. Anyways, we got our little thing back. And then I remembered, wait a second. This elevator takes me to this area, so do that. Open that up, and go inside. I can take it with me. Oh.
And of course, hold on, my dog is barking.
I can hear that.
Yes.
Just gotta get back over to the elevator. Yeah. Do 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 do.
We are at 45 minutes.
That's so. Well, I've made longer. I've made longer videos in my time.
My dog is not going to stop barking.
Well, I can't hear him anymore. And why is the elevator not working? Elevator.
Did you mash the buttons too quickly?
Maybe.
Oh, no, why would you do that?
Because it worked a few seconds
As he
ago.
wandered through this fantasy world,
Well,
he began to fill it with many possible paths.
Well, I guess that's the end of that.
Down one path lay an
because this
enormous
is the old
bound
buggy version where the elevator
kilometers
isn't
and
working quite right.
trails.
I think
Down
you're
another
stuck
was
here
a yellow
forever.
line that weaved in many directions, and down
I'm
another
with
was
that.
a game with a baby. And he called
Well
it
then,
the Stanley
I guess we'll
Parable.
just have to do one thing. End of recording. And record another episode, maybe. Of the updated version.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Alright, so, see you later, Buskins. Lane Buskus is out. Do you want to say any last words to the people before we start another episode?
Buy low, sell high.
Alright. See you later, Buskins. Lane Buskus is out. Peace and a boop.